Hello and welcome friends for last part of this presentation. In this presentation we'll be discussing rules of studying. But prior to that I wish to share something with you. All through this part 1 to part 4 parts we try to discuss the scientific background related with learning as a technique. Basically, I was prepared myself. I was motivated to prepare this kind of presentation as I went through the course Learning How to Learn offered on Coursera platform by Dr. Barbara Oakley and Dr. Terence Sejnowski. As you go through these particular presentations, you may find some difficulty in understanding. Please feel free to share that difficulties with me. I would be trying with my level best in order to bring the clarity in the concept. But I will highly recommend you all to join this particular course, Learning How to Learn, on Coursera, so that the learning skills will be clearly understood to you and you will be able to make use of these particular skills in your life. I wish you all the best. Please proceed with rules of studying. My dear students, in this presentation, I have attempted to have brief review of the concepts that I tried to learn in the course Learn to Learn offered by Dr. Terry and Dr. Barbara. See, in Marathi, this studying is associated with Abhyas. In order to do study, in order to do Abhyas, we have to do Vachan, Chintan, Manan. That is, as we study, we have to read, we have to understand, we have to digest, and we should keep on recalling the concepts. And this helps us to make better learner. Here, I cannot prevent myself to touch a particular topic that was not directly discussed in the course, but it was part of the study material. It was part of, in fact, course material. And that are rules of studying. I liked it very much, and that's why I have prepared 2 additional slides to deal with these particular rules of studying. So there are 10 rules of good studying. Rule 1 says, use recall. As you read, look away. Recall the main ideas. Highlight very little and never highlight anything you haven't put it in your mind first by recalling. Lot many of us have a habit of highlighting the things. In fact, simply highlighting won't help us. Creating additional notes side by side with your own handwriting, recalling the things will help you, but simply underlining using the highlighters won't be helpful. Similarly, test yourself on everything all the time. You can use the flashcards. You can use certain digital media the way we discussed in our presentation. Chunking is very essential. Chunk your problems. Understand and practice with the problem solution so that it can all come to mind in a flash. Rehearse it. Make sure you can resolve it. Pretend it is a song and learn to play it over and over again. In the similar manner, say that the matter you are trying to learn will be repeated with certain space. Spread out your learning a little every day. Your brain is like a muscle. It can handle only a limited amount of the exercise on one subject at a time. See, think of Mr. Universe. Think of certain bodybuilder who is appearing for that particular, say, bodybuilding competition. Just think how many days one should have spent in building each of the muscles the way they are posing for that fraction of the time in the demonstration. There is need of alternate different problem solving techniques during your practice. Never practice too long at any one session using only one problem solving techniques. You have to think of multiple solving techniques, memorizing techniques, approaches. You can devise one and you can have your own to give you better satisfaction. Don't keep habit of working continuously. There is a necessity of taking the breaks. It is common to be unable to solve the problems, concepts in mathematics or science first time as you encounter them. It is common observation. So, having the little study every day is helpful. The way you expect us to carry out continuous assessment, in the similar way, you see that you will also be studying in continuous mode. Use explanatory questioning and simple analogies. Whenever you are struggling with the concept, using an analogies really help. I know you people use many analogies which are not worth sharing, but still using analogy is of help that I know. Focus. Turn off interrupting beeps, alarms, and then turn on timer for 25 minutes. So focus intently, try to work as diligently as you can, and after the session, don't forget to give yourself a small reward. Keep away from your habit also. Smoking a cigarette is definitely not avoid. Say that you will be eating your frogs first. Do the hardest things earliest in the day when you are fresh. And in order to do so, you can program yourself in the earlier evening. You can recall that kind of the programming before going to the sleep, which will help you to deal with the difficult issues in early sessions. Make a mental contrast. Imagine where you have come from and contrast that with the dream of where your studies will take you. Post a picture in your workspace to remind your dream. This is really helpful. So, whatever the kind of version you use, make a cheat stuck on your pad. Make use of your mobile phone. Make use of memorizing technique. Whatever you use, but creating
mental contrast will definitely help you studying well. There are 10 rules of bad studying. I won't elaborate that. Avoid passive reading. Don't highlight too much. Don't make a habit just glancing through readily available material. Maybe on net, maybe in book, maybe on notes. Don't wait until the last minute to study. Solve the problems repeatedly. Don't attempt similar ones. Go for different ones. Don't let study sessions converted into the social chatting platforms. Do not neglect your textbook. Check with your instructor's classmate to clear the doubts that you have. Whenever you are constantly distracted due to some things, train your brain, think that you can learn deeply and see that you will be getting proper enough sleep. So with this, I thank you very much for your patient learning. Of course, if it has occurred, but definitely for your patient listening. Again, if you are lasted your patience over this 1 hour 49 minutes. I thank all my colleagues. I thank Dr. Barbara. I thank Dr. Terry. And of course, I have used this particular template with someone's assistance. It was readily available. I have simply downloaded and I have made little bit changes. I have tailor-made it to suit with my presentation. But ultimately, I would like to say that having learning how to learn a wonderful experience. So for that, I must thank Dr. Barbara and Dr. Terence for their wonderful deliveries. Thank you, one and all. You may give your reactions so that I will be making necessary changes in my deliveries and accordingly having this particular presentation in some modified form. Thank you. Thank you.